For this installation, you will need a tool to remove the SIM card, a thin metal tool, a plastic prying tool, a Phillips head screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and a small brush. Before starting this repair, ensure that you do have Phillips head screws at the bottom of your iPhone. If you have a 5-point pattern on the head of the screw, that is a pentalobe driver. First, remove the SIM card tray by inserting the tool into the small hole. The tray will pop right out. Remove the 2 screws at the bottom of the iPhone. Now slide the back plate upwards until it comes free. It is a good idea to keep all of the parts and screws grouped together as they are different sizes and some have different thread counts. Remove the screw retaining the battery connector. Disconnect the battery and remove it. There is a small metal clip with a white dot on the end. This piece is important and must be saved. Gently pull the battery from the iPhone as shown. Remove the 2 screws shown here. Remove the metal cover. Disconnect the ribbon cable as shown. Now disconnect the coax cable for the antenna. Remove the white paper cover to expose the screw and remove the screw. Remove the 5 screws shown here. Remove the metal shield. Disconnect the 5 ribbon cables as shown. Remove the flathead screw shown here. Disconnect the ribbon cable and remove the front-facing camera. Remove the 2 screws holding the speaker assembly. Gently remove the logic board and speaker assembly. Remove 2 screws holding the vibration motor in place as well as the motor itself. Now remove the 10 screws that hold the screen assembly to the frame. To remove the screen assembly, insert a tool between the screen and the iPhone. Pry upward along the edges. Once free, feed the ribbon cables through the frame. Remove the adhesive strips along the bottom and the top of the iPhone as shown here. If necessary, run a brush along the frame to remove any remaining debris. When installing the new screen assembly, make sure your ribbon cables are fed entirely through the slot in the frame. The loop shown here is important. Ensure it is through the slot as well. Now we test the home button for proper alignment. We now reinstall the screws for the new screen assembly, starting with the corners. When reinstalling the loudspeaker assembly, make sure the metal pins are seated in line with the iPhone frame. Reinstall the one screw as shown. When reinstalling the logic board, be careful of the brass tab at the top. Seat the top in first and hold as shown. Install the one screw as shown. Check the metal tabs on the speaker assembly once again, and then install the second screw. Reinstall the flathead screw shown here. Reinstall the front-facing camera and connect the ribbon cable. Reconnect the remaining ribbon cables. Reinstall the metal shield, ensuring that the silver tab sits in the slot as shown. Hold the shield down and reinstall the remaining screws. When reinstalling the vibration motor, you will need to ensure that the motor can run freely and will not touch the surrounding frame. Reconnect the coax cable for the antenna. This may take a few moments to sit properly. Reconnect the ribbon cable as shown. Reinstall the metal shield and 2 screws. Put the metal clip with the white dot in place. Now install and reconnect the battery cable. Reinstall the screws for the battery cable. Reinstall the backplate and the 2 screws at the bottom. Insert the SIM card tray. Remove the protective film and test your work.